Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to show you how you can set up your own internet accessible PostgresSQL database, and it will not cost you a penny. Let us see what are our options. Option 1, you could always install PostgresSQL locally on your PC and use it. The downside to this choice is that your database is not by default accessible from the internet. Second option would be to create a database in one of the big cloud providers, namely Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud Platform. It is relatively easy to do, but the downside to this choice is that you will be billed for the time your database is running. The third option is to use a less well-known cloud provider, namely Elephant SQL, that offers free access to small-size PostgreSQL databases they manage in the cloud. In the next module, I will show you how to create a database in Elephant SQL. In this module, we will learn how we can create a free database on Elephant SQL. This is the main page of the Elephant SQL website. If you want to get a database, we click on that green button. We will be redirected to another page where we can see all the database plans they have available and their pricing. The Tiny Turtle plan is a free offering. It offers a 20 megabytes database hosted on a shared server. Before you are able to request a database instance, you will need to register using an email address. I already have an account created, so I can proceed to create a database. I am greeted with a wizard where I need to provide a name for the database and pick a hosting plan. Next, I will need to select the region where my database will be hosted. In my case, I will also stick with EU West 1 because it is the region closest to my location. Finally, I confirm the creation of the instance. And here we go. The instance is immediately available. If we click on the database name, we can see all the details needed in order for us to connect to it. In the next module, we will learn how to connect to our newly created database. In this module, we will connect to our newly created database from a SQL client installed on our PC. The connection details of our database are provided on this page. We can see the server DNS name, the database name, which also happens to be the username, and the password. We will need to use this information in our SQL client. First, let's create a table in our database. Second, let's insert 2 rows in our newly created table. And lastly, let's select all the rows from our table. And down below in the results section, we can see that the 2 rows that we have inserted have been returned. I hope this video has been useful to you, and see you next time.